What is up, risk takers? Welcome to the Kill Beat Strategy. Welcome to Map Master Mondays. This is a special one, folks. This is one of the coolest maps in the game. I love this map. I think this map is massively underrated. Check out Operation Atom. Okay, so first thing I want you to see is just how far out this goes. It's actually a space battle between Earth and Mars, okay? So first things first, look at how cool that map is. Second thing I want you guys to see is the bonus configuration. So this is Map Master Mondays. We're taking a look at every map in the game one by one, putting them into a tier list for free-for-all progressive world dom. This is Operation Atom. World Domination Prog Auto 60 with an expert automated bot should anyone disconnect. None to start. Progressive cards, balance, splits, dice, and then nothing fancy. No fog, blitz, portals, alliances, and I'm in the second seat. Playing as yellow. We're going to go for a turn one bonus in South Africa. Looks like we get targeted by magenta. Why? Spawn with a nice clutch 3 up there. Yeah, I should be able to take this bottom bonus turn one. Maybe I don't get to hold it. We could still see a 3v1 fail. Let's see if it does. No. And let's step out of the bonus that blue would naturally want. That is friendly to blue. I hope he sees that. Okay, so we have a lot of exterior 3s, and we took a turn 1 bonus, and blue is next to us, and we are friendly to them by basically handing them this on a silver platter. So I'll show you guys the bonuses in Operation Atom. We have, that's not it, Newrip. +4, Lithupia and Bismuthia +3, Tungstania is 4, and Mercuropia +3. If you can hold it, you have the fleets 3 for 2 of Defense Fleet Tweet Xylons, Defense Fleet Resonant. You have 4 for 3 of Defense Fleet Landfill and Galacticons, and the Martian bonuses of Utopia, Planetius 4, Sabatia, and Promethea Terra, each worth +3. We are watching purple hit every possible thing he can hit on his first turn. Okay, purple explodes. This is either a troll or a new player. Let's say Alan. My read on Alan is a child, but you never know. Yeah, he did go ham. Also, White has been emoting heavy in the lobby. He has an unspecified flag. Lots of tells from White that White is a good player. Watch White's play this game, and let's see if I'm right about that. We are friendly to blue. Blue takes the bonus I expect them to have. That is a 3 for 3. And they don't break me. They don't punish me for my good nature, right? Good. Even fort out into it. Okay. So we lost a 3 in that exchange, but this is a clutch territory. We have a kill guard pocket. There's 2 kill guarded pockets in Newrup. Each of those 3s, the blue 3 and the yellow 3 of mine. What bonus do you think White takes turn 1? White probably takes this turn 1. I wouldn't be shocked if they just immediately knock purple out of that. I don't think purple's the type of player who should be trusted with bonuses. I think Alan needs to not exist as quickly as possible, particularly anywhere near me. So I'm going to prioritize that. I think that's actually going to be where my card is. I could also take a second bonus if I wanted to. Let's see what White does to start. Red is on a +3. Blue is on a +3. I am on a +3. And of course, purple's on a +2, but I'm not expecting that purple's +2 holds for whatever reason. Again, when a player plays that haphazardly and unpredictably, it's just safer to remove them from anywhere near you. So if you see a player who's just click happy, that's kind of my default. My default is just get this guy away from me. So White is thinking a lot. He's had the whole game to think. Yeah, and he's choosing to steal the purple bonus. That doesn't shock me at all, and that's I thought I had as well. So goes full on for the steal. Yep. Looks like White actually has a little bit of an issue clicking. Okay. And Magenta's off bonus. They're not going to be for long. Magenta's going to take a bonus turn 2, and they are in the first seat. White has good claims on other bonuses. But them being on a +2, a stolen +2 is probably kind of weak to start. We're seeing a lot of good neighbor, too, on this map. As I would have expected. This is a bonus-heavy map where a lot of viable positions exist and are playable. There's Magenta's play. I kind of want to strengthen this 3, but I'm not expecting it to live. You know what? I'm going to make it a 4. Does Magenta go for a second bonus? They do. Okay. Purple has brought themselves down to 4 territories before their second turn. That's a special kind of guy. So we have 3 exterior 4s and a bonus, which not quite enough troops in it. Let's see how Alan does on his second turn. Bots out immediately? Would be my prediction. Probably do Q&A question while this fellow bots out. Hey, Pete, what is... Oh, boy. Are we going to do this? What is your favorite conspiracy theory? Wow, I got a whole lot to say about that. How do I say it in a way that doesn't turn off the majority of the audience, though? Here's the problem with conspiracy theories. So people who believe in them are so sure they're right. People who don't are so sure they're right. So I guess in order to answer the question, I have to define the term. What is a conspiracy theory? Look up actually what the definition is. Sorry to be the pedantic philosopher about this, but a conspiracy is defined as a secret plan by a group to do something unlawful or harmful. Does blue break? No. Yeah. We're just piling on fucking Burpee. All right, the card sequence is going to be a little slow this game. Keep shit on my border, eh? All right, I don't hate that. He wants me to give him that bonus. Okay, so a secret plan or a group to do something unlawful or harmful. That's actually unlawful or harmful is actually a very important factor of the definition that is informing how I would answer the question. Well, the first way I'd answer it is this. Any sort of group of people conspiring together to achieve some sort of outcome is a conspiracy, right? As long as it is, I guess, according to this definition, unlawful or harmful. So I don't really have a favorite in the sense that one of my aspirations is to try and live in the world as rationally as possible, given the circumstances. And it's not always possible. You don't always know that the quality of the information you have is good. You don't always know that you even have access to the truth. So given that, who do you trust? Who do you believe? Where do you put your faith? And my default assumption, based on my upbringing, right, based on the fact that I would say I'm a have in this world. I'm not a have-not, right? I'm a beneficiary of the system for all sorts of reasons. Like I'm reticent to discuss the concept of privilege, but the idea that the world that is has generally benefited me more than cost me, I think it's hard to argue. So let's start with that. I'm a winner in the birth lottery. I'm a winner in the decisions that I've made. We're gonna roll 75. No, we're gonna step out. We're gonna let Red bully us, says Magenta. Okay. Oh, what happened to Alan? Alan. We hardly got to know you. So, given all that, my default assumption has always been that the story I'm being told is, generally speaking, more likely to be true than not true. Okay? Yeah, let's just play our turn out. Keep positions available everywhere I would want them to be. Good. We don't take a second bonus. We don't quite need one yet. We should take one soon. So I'll give you examples. Like, there was a litany of conspiracy theories attributed to the COVID-19 pandemic, right? I don't pretend to be aware of all of them. And I certainly don't, they don't particularly interest me, you know? I do feel like the story we were told about what occurred was propagandized and politicized in ways that aren't healthy to rational discourse. We aren't being treated as adult human beings with agency. Red's going to break me too. Red's a greedy boy. Okay, I like Red's playstyle. He's going to come out of a single big position and feed kills. Yeah, okay. I like Red's playstyle. I understand what's happening now. Another example is the moon landing conspiracy theory. So the moon landing conspiracy theory purports to suggest that the story that the American public was told about the space program and people landing on the moon in 1969, a couple of times in the 70s, was a massive orchestrated hoax. Now, I would not honestly sit here and say to you that I am certain that the moon landing isn't faked, because I think that would be stupid. Breaks me? You suck, White. All right, fine. All right, fine. I'll punish you for that. I expected better from White. Actually, do I need it to even punish? Because White's going to taste it from Red on the other end. Yeah, I think Red gets sick of his position and starts hitting White. I don't have to do anything. I can remove White from my side of the board, actually. He was willing to hit a 5, I'm willing to hit a 3. I'll remain in 3 positions. He won't have access. Yeah, that's what we do. You want to remove a position, I'll remove a position. That's fine. I wouldn't presume to say to anybody that I am certain of all that much as far as the story we are being told. But what I will say is, what burden of proof are you using to ascertain the truth? What is the most likely scenario? How many people would have had to coordinate? I also picked off there? No. How many people would have had to coordinate in order for that lie to be true, or to be told and kept? And that is where an example of like a story like the moon landing was faked falls flat to me, because I really don't think that the amount of people that would be required to orchestrate a conspiracy of that size is feasible in terms of being able to keep a secret. So we're dancing around it, but we're not actually answering my favorite question. We're not actually answering the question. What is my favorite conspiracy theory? And it's gonna seem odd. So I knew this was gonna happen to you. You flew too close to the sun, White. Had to pop a 5 to get that too. Obviously, White doesn't watch enough Pete videos. Maybe he watches too much, Pete. You fucking conspiratorial fuck. So my favorite conspiracy theory is politics. And we're like, what? What are you talking about? Why is politics a conspiracy theory? So politics is a group of people conspiring to achieve objectives that are harmful, right? That benefit themselves at the expense of society. I would say that the discourse around politics certainly meets the definition of harmful. And I would say that we are subjected to a false choice, a false dichotomy that hijacks our lizard brain into, this us versus them tension. Society becoming heavily polarized, more and more polarized in this false choice, right? You are free to choose between these limited options. These are the only options you may choose. And within that, you can fight about it with all of your passion and all of your zeal, right? By all means, argue. You gonna break me? I wouldn't have done that. Yeah. All that's gonna happen is I'm gonna retaliate on you more. You want to knock a 5. So, speaking of haves and have-nots, we have some haves in this game. We have some have-nots. I'm playing it multi-positional, and I definitely want to knock Red out of my side of the board. So I'm gonna hit this 1. Let him kind of zerg out of Mars. The thing about politics that meets the definition of conspiracy theory to my satisfaction is the second definition here, the act of plotting or conspiring. It makes total sense that people in charge would try to do things that they saw as in their self-interest. What shocks me is the extent to which some sort of strange mass hypnosis occurs, where we all just kind of assent to our mutual enslavement by this paradigm. It is absurd to me. It makes no fucking sense, and I can't believe anyone stands for it at all. Frankly, it seems straight up nuts. But I try to be non-judgmental with my analysis on this, and I try to say, what is the most charitable take? What is the most likely circumstance that those in charge, those in power, those running the show, what would they do? What would you do if you were them? Right? So it's not all that mysterious, right? I'd probably do many of the same things to retain my power if I was one of the powerful. So all that to say, the fact that politics is not treated as a conspiracy, it's not thought of as a conspiracy, the fact that it is more, that it is much more normative, is just treated as that's just the way things are, is every part shocking, horrifying, and absurd to me. And it's strange that I live in a world where we teach children that they are free. And they are. They are free to choose between the options that we tell them they're free to choose between, and no further. My favorite analogy is you are born into a game that you don't really know the rules to, and you can't win. It's more of an economic joke than a political joke, but you take my point. All right, the game is spicing up. And thank you for the question, Chad. I hope I did it justice. The game is spicing up. We have red pretty much locked into Mars. I was hoping that blue would have finished red. So I like how white is in a single position. Red is almost in a single position. I'm not. You know, I might not have the troop lead. Not even close, but I definitely have... Positionally, I have this game really well sorted. That's one of the cool things about Operation Atom. Okay, so magenta is being allowed to hold his bonuses by red, which is strange, because red really has nowhere else to go. I think removing the final red exterior is essential. And yeah, as I said, the sets are going to increase slightly slower than usual because this game effectively played out like a 5-player game. There's one extra card in the mix, so it's like a 5-player game with one additional card. Magenta hits the 2? No. I hit the 2 because I definitely do not want red hitting anyone else. We step out of the kill guard with a big stack on the other side of the board. Okay, lines on blue. If blue reopens me, he's not going to do that. We don't have a set on 3. We might have made red the fish here. Don't think white's lined up for the kill. White is generating +5 to my +3. No, +4 to my +3. So white and I are generating about the same. Okay, I like blue stacking in the corner. That's a high skill move. You break magenta? That's another high skill move. Wow. I really love blues play. More and more I'm looking at Buckers here. I really like blues play the most so far. Doesn't open. Stacks behind me. Makes it harder for me to kill him. And then continues to maintain multiple positions without opening. I like this a lot. Also, fully expecting... Oh no. He's going to hit my 6? No. Where does red take their card? On white? Or on my 6? Do we see 76? 72. Takes on magenta. Yeah. All right, well, magenta's the player who's up a card. So we got to make sure we're not the fish to magenta. I don't know, though. How's their play style? Okay, 7 for white. Sats gets the 12. You gonna do anything with that set, white? Curious to see how he plays it. Having all of his stuff distributed evenly is not what I expected to see. So I'm now leaning more towards blue being the best player in this lobby. Yeah, white's gonna get a card in Africa. Or break me? If he was gonna break me, it would be a 6. Okay, he hits me, doesn't break me. That moves back to his bonus. Yes. Okay. Magenta on 4 cards. They're kind of holding a lot of initiative this game. Do they retaliate on red? I wonder. Okay. They open the line between me and blue. Ooh-wee. All right, so if either me or blue miss a set, here's where the game goes kablowy. Okay. I'm going to add other positions and connect these on the bottom. Stepping away from red because red still only has one direction to go in. So I'm basically on the other ends of the map away from red. Blue's in a nice bunch of different places, though. They got a bunch more troops than me, too. Will not have a chance to kill magenta on 5. If blue, red, or white has a set on 3, they can, though, hypothetically. They have to be lined up. The sets are still low, right? It is a 5-player game. More. Okay. Can blue kill magenta with those 5 cards? Maybe. I think this connects, right? This 9 definitely connects up. Is this a defensive set by blue? Defensive set on 3? Or are we going to see the magenta kill? Not enough time. Looks like a defensive set. Okay. 14 for red. Do I have a set on 4? I do. Okay. I'm okay. I don't know that I'd die. Who would kill me? Red sets on 3. Can red kill magenta? No, red's not going to do that. Red's going to just stomp out of his position. So my kill is the white kill. My kill is the white kill. I have a straight path on white, too. The pathing on this map is so fucking cool. 1, 2. That's not the right size arrow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, they don't connect. I'm glad I checked. White is in 2 places. Ha! I'm glad I checked. I got by that. Okay, so it's 2 separate path lines. Tricky, tricky. Don't fuck that up, eh? Don't fuck that up. It looks like these touch, but they do not. Does red miss a card? Embarrassing. All right. We forget to take a card as red. Okay, can magenta kill me? I wonder. What's the set? 25. All right, so the top line is 10, 20, 31. The bottom line is... I don't actually have the white kill, do I? I fail this kill. Fuck. Oh, I still want to go for it. I don't have it. I just don't have it. It's not enough. Okay, magenta sets gets the 25. 30 troops coming in. Do I have it? 57. What will I have? Don't kill me, magenta. 31. That helps at all. Come on, help. We kind of need to make this white kill. Is it worth the risk? I think it is. Ah, but I don't have it. So we have to hope white goes to 5. I might have had it. Maybe I'm a puss. Puss. Should have gone for it. I don't know. Didn't think I had it. Didn't want to throw the game. Red is still a problem for mostly not me. But he has so many troops. And he's just being allowed to generate more. Please, Mrs. Setwhite. Looked like magenta was going to help with that kill, but he didn't. Dude loves putting troops on so much, he's not taking cards. I think red doesn't understand the basic principle of progressive. How is the magenta kill look? Is that also possible? Yes, thank you for helping feed. Magenta hit. Oh! I was like, hit! Then that kill would be more on the table. Okay, white takes the 35. White cannot kill anyone and set in turn. So he just distributes his troops evenly. This is wild. Seeing reasonably high quality play from the remaining players. And 30v16? All right, not anymore. White antagonizes red for no value. Okay. White says, fuck you, red. You suck. All right. It's a lot of 10s. So yeah, really looks like the best play in this lobby is blue. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, can I get there? It's locked behind a 10. Oh, I'd have that magenta kill if it wasn't. If red just hit what he wanted to hit, I'd have that magenta kill. Yeah. All right, we got 2 big stacks, and we kind of flank the board. No set. But all lines on magenta, maybe they go to 5. Maybe we get the white kill on 3. Set is 40. Yeah, white's gonna clean, or red's gonna clean that line. It's a terrible play by white. I wonder if I have enough to get him. It looks like it would come down. It would have to come down to good rolls. I'm kind of flat on the white kill. I do want to go for it though. We end up going quite negative on that kill. But it actually looks like we are stalemating world on Prague, so that's something to see. Did I get this kill? 32. 33. And I recoup 40. Yeah, I'm going to be down after I make this kill. Makes me the fish, I think. Does Magenta not have a set? Ooh. Does Magenta not have a set? That might be more worth, but it's a harder kill. Magenta bots out here. That'll stir up this game. No. Does go to 5. Oh, if I had a set, I'd have that kill for sure. Fuck. Damn it. All right. Well. Oh, we also have to go to 4, I suppose. Kind of hiding off to the side. We do have a set on 4. Now let's see some fireworks, folks. Somebody do something. I could have had that white kill again, but I think it just makes someone else kill me. Blue is thinking carefully about the card they want to take. Man, what a great game. These guys are playing amazing. I want to stack on me. Yeah, wants it open. All right, 14 a turn for red. Wow. Magenta having all that locked up material. Then Red's going to pop that final Magenta stack. Ah, he sets before my turn. The turn order sucks for this. Pops the 4. Pyaw. Oh, yes. The pyaw. All right. Good for you, Red. Another bonus. Obviously winning the game. Take a card, White. I want set. Oh, fuck me. Goes for the Magenta kill? No. White has Magenta kill here. Doesn't take it. Pumps his troops into red. Stupidly. To break bonus. Okay. If I was in White's seat there, I would have killed Magenta and set again. In this scenario, White is feeding the red kill. So this for Magenta is set, kill red, set. I don't know what red did to White. I guess he was just positional. He was behind him. Magenta thinking is good for me. Magenta not making the red kill is good for me. Okay, takes the set. Looks like it's going to stack on blue. Okay, this is bad for blue. By the looks of things. Yeah, okay. I feel like White and Magenta don't know how to play Prague. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Happy to see. Yeah, I can get the red kill here. But then what? Get the blue kill instead? I think I get the blue kill. That's what I do. Set kill blue set. Lol. Alright, we got there. Ooh! You had a Joker and everything. Oh! What the fuck, folks? Who's next to set? Magenta? Oh yeah, we force traded the Joker. Because we're dumb. Still dumb. Remains dumb. Nice. Thank you for feeding the game, White. Yep, force trade the Joker. Of course we do. Excellent design choice. And clean it up. Good game, man. Well played. No. Well played. Well played. Come on. Ladies and gentlemen. All right, we saw a good prog game until we didn't. And we saw a classic ending for the series. Defeating. Okay. What? How the fuck, White? Did you just feed this game because you were bored? Defeating 3 novices and 2 masters. That's quite the differential. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching. Let's take a look at the tier list. So this is the second map from the Universal Domination map pack. And Operation Atom is beloved. I really, really think this map is fantastic and probably underrated. So it goes up in the S tier. It goes up in the S tier amongst maps where bonuses matter. And you can play to that expectation. I put it right there, in fact. Put it right around Atlantis Jules Verne. I think Atlantis Jules Verne are going to be more consistent. Operation Atom is still going to be about the bonuses you take, as is Europe Advanced, Sigma, and Labyrinth. So that's exactly where I put it in this sort of class at the base of the S tier. It's not the best map in the game, but it is very, very good and very, very cool. And that is what I have to say about that. So what do you guys think? What do you like, dislike? Tell me all about it. I hope you all enjoyed this video. I truly do. I hope you're enjoying the series. If you're interested in getting better at the game of Risk, I invite you to subscribe to the channel to come along the ride with me. The daily release on YouTube. I do weekday streams on Twitch for all of you on the path to world domination. Good games and good luck.